I'd come to the doctor's from work, so I was wearing a business suit and lipstick. I always wore lipstick, even for my surgery. When my surgery was over, my lipstick was still perfect. The nurses were amazed. What kind of lipstick is that? Deep Scarlet by Aveda, I told them. Anyway, when the doctor first told me the news,
"You have advanced stage invasive ductile carcinoma."
I looked over at my brother. He had come with me for emotional support. He was wearing this great pair of faded Levi's and a V-neck sweater. He was only 22. I thought, I can't die. I can't leave my brother. He still needs me. The woman who had breast cancer told me,
"Whenever you go to the hospital, look fabulous. They can be mean to you. They can rob you of your identity. Put on an important piece of jewelry and always look your best."
My mother had given me this white waffle cotton robe to wear over my surgical gown. It was short and glamorous, definitely more spa than surgical. On the day my surgeon came in to undress my mastectomy wound, and I was going to see it for the first time, I wore that robe, and my Indian candelabra freshwater pearl earrings. Before my mastectomy, I had A- breasts, so as long as I was having reconstruction, I figured, go for it. When the plastic surgeon asked me what size breasts I wanted, I said, Baywatch. And then we got into this negotiation because she said, "You're too small for such big breasts. How about a B?" And I said, "No, a C." And she said, "Okay, a B+." And I said, "No, a C." Anyway, the night before my reconstruction, my friend Meredith sent me over this beautifully wrapped box, all ribbons and tissue, and I opened it, and there was this white lace bra with underwire. I had never worn a bra with underwire. Until that moment, I hadn't thought of my breast as anything more than a reconstructed mound. But when I was given that bra, I realized it was going to be a breast in a lace demi-cup push-up bra. The next day, in the operating room, the surgeon came in and said, "I'm going to show you what I'm going to do." And she took off my top and began drawing on me with a Sharpie magic marker. She told me where she was going to cut, here and here and here, and it was making me nauseous. Lying on that metal table, the smell of the room, the surgeon drawing on my chest. So I focused on that bra. I just thought about that beautiful white lace bra that was waiting for me when it was over. I didn't want a nipple on my new breast. The nipples they make are nice. They look completely natural. But I thought, if I have a nipple, every time people look at that breast, they're going to see this awful mastectomy scar. Whereas if I have a tattoo instead of a nipple, they'll see the tattoo and laugh. I don't know what people I was referring to exactly, but nevertheless, that was my thinking. So I started phoning up all these tattoo parlors and telling them what I wanted, and I found this guy who was totally excited. His grandmother had had breast cancer. He said, "I have to do this for you." I wanted my tattoo to be a heart with wings. In Spanish, the word for heart is corazón, and in French it's cœur. So a heart symbolizes both love and courage. And I wanted wings to represent all the friends who had looked after me like angels. After my chemo, these two guys made me this really beautiful wig. I didn't want to wear it. Everyone in the office knew I'd lost all my hair. They saw it was falling out. So instead I wore baseball caps backwards. I had a black suede one and a brown velour, but my crushed red velvet was my favorite. My Aunt Honey gave it to me. I saved all of my hats so I can give them to other women to wear during their chemo. And I always ask for them back so that I can give them again. I think of them as magic hats, a good luck thing. You know, if you get breast cancer at 27, no one thinks you're going to live. But I did.